Well, he is Hollywood's secret weapon, helping stars achieve extraordinary fitness goals. From Chris Hemsworth's chiselled abs as Thor to fellow Hawaiian Jason Momoa's impressive build.
But Rulk's true passion lies in his work with training first responders to be able to meet the challenges of their job successfully. Ever expanding his skill set, he's down under to share some knowledge with our top AFL clubs and pick up some new skills of his own. Look who's back in the studio. Hello, mate.
There they are. Thanks for having me back, guys. I appreciate it.
Welcome to our gym. This is the sort of gym that Kylie and I like.
I love it. Are you here every day?
Yeah, pretty much every day. Yeah. Working on strength and conditioning with some of our great AFL teams. How do Aussie rules players stack up against the world's elite sports people?
Oh, they're elite. It was interesting because I just got exposed to the AFL maybe about 2 or 3 years ago, and understanding how much they have to do. I mean, these guys are running from 12 to 70 kilometers in a 140-minute game on large pitches, acceleration, decelerations, jumping, wrestling too for the ball. Yeah. So I was immediately, for me, I was gravitated toward the sport, so I loved it a lot.
Yeah. You pride yourself on helping groups from all different walks of life, but your work, especially with first responders in the States, is really interesting. And we just saw the fires, of course.
Yeah, it was crazy. So that's one of the things why I'm here as well, because I'm always trying to look at new training modalities, training methodologies that I think would be applicable to tactical athletes, elite tactical athletes. And so because I work with firefighters and law enforcement, elite military, I'm always looking at different training styles. So I got introduced to a lot of the strength and conditioning coaches, directors of sports performance for a lot of the AFL clubs that were kind enough to share kind of their training perspective, and then I can also share my tactical performance and strategies as well.
And how does all of that change when a Hollywood A-lister comes to you and says, I need a six-pack in 8 weeks? How does it change?
It's so funny because a lot of the celebrities don't really necessarily come to me for the aesthetic portion. They come to for the functional movement. So it's more about how they move.
I'm sorry.
Right?
Celebrities come for aesthetic. I'm sorry.
You do. You call me every day.
Yeah, right.
Larry's calling me every day about it. He's just a weapon. Just an absolute weapon.
You work out a lot. There must be a lot of food fueling this body of yours.
It just depends, Kylie, because you know how Larry is. So if I'm here in Australia with Larry, we're eating constantly, Larry. Are we eating constantly?
Yeah. Constantly.
You owe me steaks, by the way.
I do owe you steaks.
Yeah, he owed me steaks dinner. He owes me more steaks.
But what do you eat? What's a day on a plate look like for you?
In the mornings, I try to keep it light. I don't eat as much as people think. I eat a lot of vegetables and a lot of meats. But lean meats. Well, maybe not always lean, but...
All right, we always like to see...
Tasty meats, let's say that.
We always like to see what's, the hot exercise at the moment. You've got to do a demo for us.
Well, I think, like I said, you owe me steaks, so why don't we do, make it fair. We'll do a plank, rock, paper, scissors. How you do that? And whoever wins has to buy steaks.
All right.
Sound good?
All right.
Are you good for
but
that?
not expensive stuff.
No, big ones. Tasty ones. Lean ones.
So what is it?
So we're going to do rock, paper, scissors. So we'll go here in push-up position.
Yep.
Here we go, on 3. Here we go. Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Oh! You pay.
Wait. See how fast that was? We're going to do 2 best out of 3. Get down here.
That's as long as I can hold it. Thank you, kidding me? And that's going to be an expensive thing.
It is. I know it is. I know it is.
Mate, always good to see you. I know you're busy when you come in here spreading the love, spreading the word. So thanks for dropping by.
Love you both. Thank you so much for having me.
Don't share any of the Sydney Swan secrets with anybody else,
My lips are sealed. My lips are sealed.
Beautiful.
Good to see you, mate.